Assalamu alaikum guys and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to get a brief overview about CAI A-level physics, and then I am going to upload multiple videos regarding the syllabus of A-level physics for your help. First of all, if we discuss about the syllabus code of A-level physics, so it is 9702. Why it's important? It's important for two purposes. First of all, it's printed on our statement of entries, upon the basis of which we get our correct exam paper. And secondly, by writing this code, we can access multiple sources regarding past papers and syllabus on internet. Now, if we talk about papers, exam papers, so there are a total of 5 papers that we need to complete in order to get our full A-level certification. First of all, there is P1, that is paper 1. Then there is P2. Then there is P3. These papers are given in AS level, that is first year of your A levels. Then there is P4 and P5. These papers are given in A levels, or you can say A2 level, that is second year of our A level journey. Today I am going to talk about these 3 papers that we are going to appear in next CI session in AS level. So now we are going to discuss paper breakthrough. Just wait for a second, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry for the disturbance, let's continue. If we discuss about paper 1, paper 1 is MCQ based paper. There are 40 MCQs and all MCQs needs to be answered in this paper. It is of 40 marks, same as O-level physics. But this time the examiner has increased the time duration for MCQ paper by 15 minutes. In O levels the time duration was 1 hour, but in AS level it is 1 hour 15 minutes, and there are 40 MCQs that we need to answer in order to get through this paper. If I talk about paper 2, so the component name for paper 2 is AS level structured questions. What do you mean by structured questions? Structured questions means theory question. It is the theory paper. 2 type of questions will be assessed. Either they will be conceptual or theoretical, in which definitions, laws, theories or scientific phenomena will be asked, and other are numericals, in which we have to perform mathematical calculations from the given data. This paper is of 60 marks, which means from O level to AS level, the marks of theory paper have been reduced by 20 marks. But the time has also been reduced from 1 hour 45 minutes to 1 hour 15 minutes, that is same as MCQs. Now if I talk about paper 3, paper 3 is practical lab exam. Its component name is practical skills, and unlike in O levels in which we gave a written paper for practical skills, this time we are properly examined in the lab to conduct an experiment, to conduct experimental questions, to solve experimental questions upon the basis of which we get through this paper. This paper is of 40 marks, same to same as O-level ATP paper, and time duration is 2 hours. If I talk to about the breakthrough of this 2 hour, for 1 hour we solve question number 1, and for another 1 hour we solve question number 2, based on the fact that either we get to solve question number 1 or question number 2 first. Let me briefly talk about these papers also. P4 is A-level structured questions, which means theory paper, and P5 is analysis, evaluation, and development, which means it is an enhanced form of ATP paper of O-level physics, in which we have to design the whole experiment from scratch and answer multiple data interpretation experimental questions. Now, if I talk about syllabus breakdown for AS level physics, so the first 6 topics are same to same as O levels and belong to the Newtonian physics portion. First is physical quantities and measurement. Second is kinematics. Third is dynamics, in which we further go into Newton's laws. And linear momentum, which means momentum in a straight line. Fourth topic is forces, density, and pressure. Now you will ask, why are we studying the topic of forces twice? So in this context, forces refer to movements, the topic of movements, or you can say turning effect of forces, or you can say the topic of torque. Fifth topic is work, energy, and power. These belong to general physics category or Newtonian physics category. Sorry, one more topic, that is deformation. These forces topics belong to the Newtonian mechanics category. Two topics belong to the section of waves, that is general wave properties and a whole new concept, that is superposition of waves. These belong to waves section that we study in our O levels. Two topics belong to electricity portion. One by the name of electricity, in which we mainly study about current electricity, and one by the name of DC circuits, that is parallel and series combination of circuits, and one separate chapter that is much alike the topic of nuclear physics that we studied in O levels, that is particle physics. In this topic, we study about the fundamental particles or subatomic particles. That is, we have already studied in O level, primarily in chemistry and physics, that there are three subatomic particles: proton, neutron, electron. But now, in this section, we explore further fundamental particles that makes up protons, neutrons, and electrons. Now, let me discuss about the topics that have been moved to A2 level physics and are not assessed in AS physics. First of all, thermal physics is moved to A2 level by the name of three chapters: temperature, ideal gases, and thermodynamics. Secondly, magnetism, and electromagnetism have also been moved to A2 level and are not assessed in AS level. Thirdly, nuclear physics is mainly assessed and deeply assessed, especially radioactivity, in A2 level, but we study its fundamental and basics in the section of particle physics in AS level. Lastly, space physics has been moved to A2 level by the name of two chapters, that is astronomy and cosmology, that is studied as a single chapter. And A2 introduces further new topics that we haven't studied yet, that is quantum physics, medical physics, etc. That's it from my side in today's video. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.